So, I've been playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but not on my PC. And also not natively on my Steam Deck either. Because, yeah, good luck with that. Instead, I've been streaming it through Steam Remote Play from my desktop PC to the Steam Deck OLED. And I've gotta say, it's honestly kind of wild how well it works. I didn't expect much going in, but what I get back was a pretty impressive experience. There's something super satisfying seeing a big modern title like Final Fantasy Rebirth running on a small handheld like this. First off, Rebirth is a beast of a game. Massive file size, intense system requirements, and let's be real. Even if you somehow got it to run on the Steam Deck, it would struggle hard, like barely playable. I tried it. It technically launches, but it's not playable at all. The frame rate tanks, the fans ramp up, everything just chokes. Cutscenes stutter, combat lags, and even navigating the menu feels sluggish. That's why streaming it from your main PC makes way more sense. The deck just acts like a display and a controller, while my gaming rig does do all the heavy lifting. You get all the power of your PC, but you're kicking back on the couch or even in bed. If you've never used Steam Remote Play, setting up is super simple. Just make sure both your PC and the deck are logged on into the same Steam account and connecting to the same Wi-Fi network. And I mean a strong one, not a weak hotel connection. Open settings, go to Remote Play on both devices, and boom! It just works. There's usually no extra software or complex pairing process. Steam takes care of the rest. Launch Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on your PC, grab the deck and hit stream. And you're playing in seconds. No install, no updates on your Steam Deck, no 100 GB file download. If it's your first time, I'd recommend staying near your PC, since you'll need to enter a PIN code from the Steam Deck onto your PC. But once that's done, it becomes plug and play, and honestly, it feels seamless after the initial setup. So, how does it feel to play like this? Honestly, really smooth. Surprisingly smooth. I was expecting some lag or compression issues, especially during combat, but nope. The connection held up, the inputs were tight, and it looked fantastic on the OLED screen. It's wild how quickly you forget that it's even being streamed, even in fast-paced scenes or hectic fights. The stream stayed consistent. Sure, there were some occasional stutters here and there, but nothing game-breaking. You could easily spend hours on it without a second thought. Definitely better than trying to run it locally. And speaking of that OLED screen, it makes a huge difference even though you're technically just watching a video feed. The deep blacks and the vibrant colors makes everything just pop a little bit more. The colors are rich, especially in darker scenes, and flashy action moments. It looks shockingly good for a streamed game. That said, one limitation I run into is HDR. Since my PC monitor doesn't support HDR, I couldn't stream with HDR enabled. When I tried turning it on, everything just looks washed out and grey. So make sure your PC and display supports HDR if that's something you're looking for. What I can say is that the load times were quick thanks to my PC's NVMe SSD, and the entire experience felt responsive. I wasn't noticing any major input lag, just some compression here and there. And just for fun, I tried to run it locally again. And yeah, it launches, but it's still not playable. Unless Square Enix does something serious about optimizing or enable upscaling, streaming is the way to go. To get the best streaming experience, there are a few things I'd recommend. First, use 5 GHz Wi-Fi instead of 2.4. The speed and stability makes a huge difference, especially for demanding games like this. Also, keep your PC wired to your router with your Ethernet. That alone can reduce a ton of lag. If you're still getting hiccups, try lowering the stream resolution or the bitrate in the Steam settings. You'll find those under the advanced options for both the host and client. Also, make sure that nothing else is hogging the internet. Streaming Netflix in another room can absolutely mess up your connection. Lastly, close any unnecessary apps running on your PC, so it can focus entirely on the game and the stream. I even tested streaming while using my phone's hotspot, not local but through mobile data. And while you definitely notice more input latency, it was still a better experience than playing on your Steam Deck locally. Not ideal for sure, but it's still impressive that it works at all. So yeah, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on the Steam Deck via streaming, totally doable. Not just doable, but kind of awesome. You get the power of your desktop PC and the freedom of a handheld PC. Being able to enjoy a massive AAA title while lounging on the couch or even outside, or in the bad, it's genuinely impressive. It's not perfect for sure, but if you've got the right setup, it makes the Steam Deck OLED feel way more capable than what it actually is. It opens up a whole new world of games that just wouldn't run otherwise. If you've used Steam Remote Play, let me know what you've streamed. I'd love to hear what else works greatly. And if you haven't tried it yet, give it a shot. It's way more powerful than people give it credit for. If this video helps you out, drop a like and a follow for more handheld gaming PC content. Consider subscribing, and I've got way more videos coming. More game tests, more hardware tips, and a few accessory reviews too. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.